Hello, today I'm going to walk you through installing and using SourceTree, a really nice graphical interface for use with distributed version control and source code management systems like Git and Mercurial. If you are a beginner especially, and Git tools like Git seem a little complex for you, SourceTree will be extremely helpful. So here's how we go about it. You can search for SourceTree in Google and you can download it directly from the link, or go over to the Atlassian site. They've got some amazing tools that you might want to check out. So within that, there's SourceTree. Select the one that is suitable for your operating system. I've already got mine downloaded for the Mac OS. So let's go over and install that. Just going to extract my DMG, drag it over into my applications, and in a moment that should be installed. With that having been installed, we can go over to the applications, run SourceTree, allow it to open, and here's what you can do. You are going to want to clone repositories. So you have got an option to clone the repository, add a local working copy, or create a new one. I am going to clone something from GitHub right now, just as an illustration. One thing I do want to do though is to make sure that the default directory that it puts the folders in, puts the projects in, is a different one. So I'm going to choose the one that I prefer, which is under coding and I need to go a little further, coding and then projects. We also need to add the username and the email ID that's going to go into some of our commits. So just adding that also, we should be able to get back to the bookmarks. Now, we will now clone a repository into the local machine. Now, you can click that, then go over to your GitHub, whichever project that you want to clone locally. And me, I've got one open right now, which is a Golang workshops. I can go to the right bottom and click the clone URL, select that, copy it over, paste it into the source path, and it'll take a moment to figure out that it's a Git repository. I've already put the default folder path as I want, and it's added Golang workshops. We don't have to choose anything in the advanced options right now. This is good to go. And if we do clone, it's going to pull those files down in a moment. You can see now that the project has been cloned locally, and you can find all the files that you need within it. So this is great. If we double click that, we'll see more details on the project. What I'm going to do now is to update one file within our working copy. So over here, this could be from an editor, but for the sake of illustration, again, I'm just going to drag and drop something from another folder. I'm just going to copy over this file, and it'll ask me to override it. Should I override? Yes, I say replace it. If we go into SourceTree now, you'll see that the file has been updated, and it's easy to commit and push it into the main repository. Once I'm in the working copy and I see the change, all I need to do is add it so that it goes into the staging area. Once it is available in the staging area, then you can commit it. You select the files that you need to commit, give a comment. You can also select the option that also push it directly into the repository. And once you do commit, it's going to update the main repository that you have, in this case just GitHub. The first time you do this, it's going to ask you for your GitHub username and password. You fill that in. It's going to work the same way as if you're using Bitbucket. And once you do that, after a few moments, it will be updated depending on the amount of commits that need to be done. It's going to be done fairly quickly. You can see that the working copy is clear now. If you go to the GitHub site and then explore the files that you just checked in, you will see that it's updated and it is the latest that you have. As you can see, SourceTree works really well with GitHub, and it gets all your work done conveniently. It also works really nice with Bitbucket. You should really try this out. They've got an amazing set of tools. Bitbucket itself offers unlimited private repositories, which I think is amazing. I use Bitbucket quite a lot. You should also, you can also use SourceTree with Mercurial, which is another version control and source control tool. If you, for example, if you wanted to pull down all the code for the entire Go repository, which is maintained on Mercurial, the symbol XG, standing for the chemical symbol of mercury, is the command line tool that you use for Mercurial. You can copy over the link to that repository, your Mercurial repository, create a new clone repository locally, enter the URL, and it'll figure out that it is a Mercurial repository, and then you will be able to download it. You'll be able to clone it. I'm not going to do that right now. That's pretty much it. I think SourceTree is really cool. There's a lot of very convenient features. Please use it, try it out. Come back for more videos, and thank you very much for watching.